Here again at Bayer Studios with the wonderful sax player Ted Baker. And he's working on again on both productions, EC3's productions, Never Say Never, and also Deep Inside of Me with the new vocalist Stephanie Patton. Ted, you're here today at the studio. This is the first time you're working in the studio with EC3?
Second time.
Second time.
He hired me for another vocalist album that he was producing. So you'll have to stay tuned for that.
What's it like working with EC3?
He's like right on the, he shoots at the hip, he thinks things through, and then he like does it. Like, and it's gotta be there, like right away. So
Would you say he was thorough?
yeah, he's
Tough?
very thorough. He's tough, and he's a good guy to like work with, because I like what he brings to the table on the drums, and just his overall vibe is really forward. You know, he's like always thinking about the next thing, which is really good. So we hit it off. I started playing with him, I think right around December of last year, and you know, we started hitting it off like on the stage more or less, because I didn't really know him at all before that. So the more we played together, the more we kind of gelled. I kind of found out what he liked me to do, and, you know, so it worked that way.
Now your name is Ted Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Now you also know that that's also the name of a very well-known designer.
Yes, Ted Baker.
And I also
yes.
noticed that you're wearing a very stylish shirt.
This is not a Ted Baker shirt.
It's
Sorry,
not a Ted Baker shirt.
Sorry. But I do have a couple of Ted Baker shirts that were, one I bought, one was given to me because they're very expensive. But yeah, if you do a search on my name, you always see his stuff pop up on Google like all the time. And in fact, before he got big in the U.S., which he's already big in the U.K., he so a friend of mine came up to me and was like, "Hey Ted, check out my buttons." And so I'm like, this guy's like comes up to me, he's like, "Hey Ted, come here, check out my buttons." "No, really, no, come here." And he came up, and I'm looking down at his button, and my name is on this guy's button. And I was like, what the? I didn't know what this guy was doing. I was like, "What are you doing, man? Wait, are you messing with me?" He's like, No, really, it's a designer. He's out of England. His name's Ted Baker." I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "So next time I see you, you need to come up with me and have my name on your buttons." Whoever this guy was, I think his name was Jeff Holgrave. This cat. So.
Well, I think that it's interesting.
I never made buttons with Jeff Holgrave's name on them. Sorry.
It's interesting having the name of Ted Baker, of course, you know, being a wonderful artist, and also Ted Baker, the well-known designer. But you're obviously both wonderful artists. That's
Someday I would love to have do a show like at Ronnie Scott's or something, and have all Ted Baker clothes on. Someday in my life, I hope that happens.
Ted Baker, if you are watching this, I think that is something that would be a really good idea.
You could do a whole show at Ronnie Scott's.
The whole
in
show.
London.
Ronnie Scott's.
Yes, absolutely. Or Pizza Express. That would work too.
This is Ted Baker, sax player, again, on EC3's new project, Never Say Never, and also Deep Inside of Me with new vocalist Stephanie Patton.